What is up, folks? This is Aircast, and welcome back to Infinity Minecraft. Alright, so I tried draining all the fluid, the blue slime fluid, from up in those islands, hoping that would help cut down the slimes, because I know it spawns in the blue slimes, but it doesn't really seem to have helped any with the green ones, so I might just have to take the islands down, period, which would be kind of unfortunate, but we'll do what we have to do, because these guys are being extremely pesky. So much so that I actually tunneled through to the other side of the cliff over there. Oh, I didn't put down a torch. I made the torches, but I didn't put any down. I'll just do that. But yeah, I tunneled through just to have an easy access to get over there and kill the slimes that were bouncing on the other side. I'm sure you heard it in the end of the last episode, because it was driving me nuts. Oh, sorry about that. Almost out of lava. That's not good. Need to find a lava pool. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I've done. I've got those. I've made 3. Are they hardened? Yeah, hardened portable tanks. I tried to go higher than that, but I don't have the machinery and such built up to make the glass stuff. Yeah, hardened glass to upgrade those anymore. So I just combined some Invar and some iron in the smeltery, or not some Invar, some some ferrous and some iron in the smeltery to get Invar. So, and that's actually all I could make. I ended up having to block out a few blocks of the slime, but I figure, what was that, 64, so 96? Yeah, 96 buckets of blue slime is going to be plenty. One of them was really shallow and the other one was kind of deep, so I don't know. Let's see here. What I was planning on doing next, I need some wood. Wood. I think we said that we were going to use this stuff, the palm wood. Well, if I can actually get it up there. Alright, so we're going to use the palm wood to do this, and I'm kind of having problems as far as sorting things goes. I mean, I've got, all these chests are almost full, and I need to be able to separate things a little better so that we don't go crazy just trying to, find where to put stuff. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and change these over to iron chests. So to do that, I need some iron and I need some wood. So it's actually not very difficult because we're doing this pattern right here, wood to iron chest upgrade. So instead of making an iron chest and have to move it between them, move all the items between the new chests and the old ones, I can just make this one. Let's make it like so. And I can go ahead and just transform them in place into the iron. Okay, so they don't stack, but that's okay. So I just right click on it and everything is still in there. So likewise, everything's still in here. So I can just go through like this and turn them into iron. So I am going to need to move these. I'm going to move them over this wall just to make things flow a little bit better. To do that, I'm going to need a dolly. Is it actually called a dolly? Yes, it is. Okay. I say, depending on where you're from, things are called different things. Like, around here, it's kind of funny because down south, we call carts, as in like grocery store carts, we call them buggies. And nobody up here knows what a buggy is. So if you're from the south, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, but otherwise, yeah, no one knows what a buggy is. So it's always kind of funny to us. But let's go ahead and move this one over here too. And I need to go ahead and make, this is one of the best things ever, by the way, the dolly. Because if you're moving anything, you know what a pain it is to move stuff. So, but if you can just stick it on there and move it wherever you want, it doesn't matter that it'll slow you down any. It's just like, isn't that so nice? Alright, so what did I need to make? Okay, so we just need to make 2 more for the moment. And then I'll go through and sort everything, which everybody, I'm sure everybody knows that's like the most fun thing ever, but yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so I'll leave that until between next episode and whatnot. I think we'll be okay until then. I know roughly where things are. So, and actually these aren't sorted too badly. Yeah, I think we'll be fine for now. I do need to move a few things, but that's not too bad. Alright, so what we're going to work on next is... Well, I really would like to have an MFE. What does it take to do that? Alright, we need some gold cable and some energy crystals and a basic machine. So it's actually not that bad. But I don't know, I don't think I have much gold, and I don't think I have it smelted. That's yellow, right? Yeah, I've got 5. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. But what I can do is go ahead and start on some other things. Alright, so I think it's called an extractor is what we're going to need. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so the extractor basically multiplies what you get from your pine resin. So instead of getting the 1 that you normally get from smelting it, I think you get, was it 3 or 4? We'll find out in just a minute. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm like, I don't remember the numbers anymore. Alright, so we're going to need to make an electric circuit, which we made last time. Not a big deal. And we're going to have to find a way to automate those pretty soon because you're going to need a ton of electric circuits, especially when you start on power generation. And this over here doesn't really count. And you're going to need a basic machine casing. Alright, so let's go ahead and find all of this stuff. I need some iron, and also need my hammers and such. I'll need some copper. Is that copper? Yeah, okay. This is copper, and this is bronze, and you would think that this might be copper instead of, I don't know. But, well, we can go and get wrapped that and that. And we'll probably need some more of these as well. Actually, I know we're going to need some more of those because, unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough. Alright, so I need 6, I think. Yeah, 6 there. Do I need any more? No, I should be fine. Okay. So we'll go ahead and make a bunch more of these. I need the hammer though. Wherever I put it, there we go. And cutters. Alright. So let's go ahead and do that many. And that just... I guess it counts the 0 use as a use itself. Alright, so that's kind of strange actually. I mean, it sort of makes sense, but still. Alright, so we also need some copper cables, so we'll just do like that. And just a second more for this. Now we can go ahead and make one of these. And we're also going to need 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need 4 of these. And there's our 6. So we'll go ahead and put these in here like, oh, not those. We need these. We've got our 6 copper cables for that. We need redstone. And what is the centerpiece made of? Iron. Okay. Oh, actually, we have some more of this in here. Good. Oh, redstone, right. Okay, there's some redstone. I went and got a little bit more, not much. We're definitely going to need more than that. But is there actually a way to make more of these guys? There should be. Nope. Okay. I can't remember what mod it was that allowed you to make several more of these if you used a different piece in here. Of course, I think that was actually before that you had to use iron plates. I think it was just iron ingots at that point, so that may be why. Pardon me. I think that was actually part of IC2, but I could be mistaken on that. Alright, so we need that there, the machine casing there, and then surrounded by tree taps. And like that. And we have our extractor. Alright, so as you can see here, it says power 2 EU per tick. And the important part is the 30 EU per tick max. Alright, so no matter what, well, okay, I'll take that back. As it is, you don't want to have more than, oh, that's nice. You don't want to have this receiving more than 32 per tick. So, for example, you don't want to have an MFE hooked up to this and have a golden cable because, well, it would blow up. So, yeah, there are ways to get around that, as you can see appear in the compatible upgrades. If you make a transformer upgrade, it will upgrade it a tier per transformer upgrade that you have in there. So that's something that's very important to keep in mind, and we'll be using those a lot later. So, and we'll go over everything that's in there. So, I haven't really used the energy storage upgrades before because I haven't found a lot of need for it. But just thinking about it, I can think of a couple examples of when you would need to do that. So we'll get to that, but that's going to be several episodes from now because it takes a lot of materials to be able to get that far. And frankly, all we have is this little bitty bat box. So, you know. Oh, and don't let that fool you. The pickaxe thing, yeah, you don't want to break it with a pick. You don't want to break this stuff with pickaxes because all you get back is just a puny little machine frame. All right, or machine block, machine casing. Oh, excuse me. All right. So the nice thing about these is, well, not their speed. As you can see, it goes really, really slowly. Probably takes at least twice as long, probably 3 times as long to go through its process. Okay, so it does make 3. I thought it did just because I didn't think it made a full stack when it processed everything through to rubber. But as you can see, instead of using, only getting 1 rubber, per operation, you get 3. So that's going to help us out quite a bit. All right. We're actually probably going to have to cut here and wait a little while for some more rubber to get processed because, well, we need it. All right, so I will be back in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, and we're back. So it's actually been, I don't know, probably a good day or so since I last recorded, but never mind. These slimes are driving me nuts. I don't want to demolish the islands, but I know I keep saying I kind of need to. But the thing is, I don't know if that'll actually solve the problem because the area might be generated as something special, and getting rid of the island might not get rid of that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to find where I put everything. Looks like here. Okay. So the thing that we were working on last time was getting some rubber because we need a good amount of cables. And, well, we need some more copper too. But I guess we can use this up first, and I'll probably just get that to go ahead and do that. Alright, so what should we work on next? We've got our extractor for our rubber, which is really important. Let's go ahead and take a look, let's see, at industrial. Alright, so there's all kinds of machines, but I think we should probably work maybe on a macerator. Gosh, I should probably just type things in because, oh, an electric furnace might be nice. Compressor, we're gonna need. Yeah, let's go ahead and do we probably can do both of them, to be honest. But let's go ahead and do the furnace first, because we have our smeltery outside. So at least we've got that. I ended up making a iron furnace over here to cook up some food. I went out and slaughtered a ton of pigs, just because I mean, I've got these blueberries that I just planted, but I really don't have much in the way of food at the moment. Now, this is going to last me a good while, don't get me wrong, but I don't have renewable food at the moment. Sorry about that. Alright, now, electric furnace. So for that, we need an iron furnace, which we have in the corner, and we need an electric circuit. Okay, so that shouldn't be hard, and we also need some redstone. So, got some redstone in here. I need to go mining specifically for redstone. Well, we've got 61. That'll get us a little ways. We have a decent amount of ores in here. I just haven't been... Well, I've spent some time down at diamond level, but I have found very little diamond and very little redstone. Actually, I don't know if I found any diamond. Doesn't look like it. I think all my ores are in these. So, I don't think I found any diamond at all. So, that's rather unfortunate, but we don't need it quite yet. I mean, it would be nice to have, that way I could make an MFE and upgrade our power storage, but no, we're still okay. Alright, so let's go over here, and I am not yet at the point where I remember all of the patterns like I used to. Alright, so I'm trying to remember. There's another way to make these, but whatever. Alright, so we've got those. Got that. It's just that in the middle, isn't it? Oh, nope, you need a plate. And then like that. And actually, I should probably, since we go ahead and have these... Oops. Silly me. Alright, do it like that. Now, how much does the macerator take? It just takes one and a machine casing and some... I don't know if I have those. I really need to label all of these. I've got them decently sorted. There we go. But not yet done completely. Alright, so let's go ahead and break this. Now, I haven't talked about these picks yet, the Project Red Exploration picks. You can make them out of any of these guys. You can make them out of paradots. You can make them out of sapphires and the rubies. Now, they act like diamond picks as far as speed and what they can break, except for they break a lot faster, and they can't break obsidian. So, you can mine pretty much everything except for obsidian. And like I said, they break pretty fast. So usually a trip to fill up my inventory takes about a pick and a half. Maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. But that's just normal caving. That's not branch mining. So this should give you an idea of what that takes. Alright, now I don't remember what I was looking for. Alright, let's go like this. And we have even hotter topic. Alright, so we've got this guy. Let's go ahead and just sit him on top. And we're going to need some more cables to hook him up. Now, I could set him over top there, but I don't know. I think I'll leave it like that. Okay, we need some more copper cables. Let's just go ahead and do this whole stack. I'm trying my best not to have a coughing attack, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. So if I cut, you know, unexpectedly, then I apologize for that, but it's a bit inevitable at the moment. So, alright, let's go ahead and put some of these down. I just need one, and we can go like that. Now, this should be set to 32 as well. Yeah, 32 EU per tick max. So that's something you want to keep your eye on. Not everything is, yeah, like you can see here, this one's 512 EU per tick max. And some of them are 64, etc., etc. So just keep an eye on what exactly you need to have those set at. Alright, so let's go ahead and do like so. We've got that, like that, and actually... Oh, is it one at the bottom and two like this? Nope. Alright, what are you? Alright, macerator. There you go. 2 cobblestone. Okay. Well, that's even better. And we have ourselves a macerator. Alright, so as you can see with these guys, they're not set up to where, they can export to a certain side. But you can do stuff like that a little bit later. And it's not quite as easy as it is with thermal expansion, but I'm still kind of partial to Industrial Craft. I mean, it was, like I said before, it was one of the first mods that I really got into. So, back then you didn't have, thermal expansion. Just wasn't that easy. uh, but yeah, so I just find it a lot of fun. So we've got these guys. They'll work just like a normal furnace and just like the pulverizer, except for, well, it's actually a bit faster even in its base model. So that's actually pretty nice. But it's going to be still pretty slow. But we can get some upgrades here pretty soon, but I don't have the power to be able to really run things with upgrades, because the upgrades really ramp up the power drain. Let's see in here. Yeah, decrease process time to 70%, but increase power to 160%. Ooh, okay, so, and like I mentioned before, we have the transformer upgrades that can do it from like 32 to 64, etc., etc. Increase energy storage, automatically output to the first valid side, and what's the difference? Oh, it's a fluid. Sorry. To say, I haven't actually seen these other ones. Inverts the current redstone signal. Okay. Interesting, interesting. And then we've got the nuclear reactor stuff. So, pretty awesome. Now, I really need some diamond to be able to upgrade some of our things. So, I think I might go ahead and cut here and try to get ourselves an MFE. We'll see. Alright, so I will be back in a moment. Okay, folks, so actually I decided instead that we're going to make something else. So I just remembered that we have the CESU that they added some time back, but it's actually, to me, it's actually decently new. So for this one, we're going to need a bit of bronze. We're going to need some advanced RE batteries, which are made like this. I'm pretty sure I have the sulfur. I know I have the lead, even though I may have to pulverize it. But yeah, I think we should be able to make this one just fine. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, we've got the lead ore here. We can just go ahead and toss it in macerator and let it do its thing, because it's going to take a minute. Alright, so we also needed sulfur. Okay, so we've got 7, so I think that should be enough. Now, how much bronze do we have? So if we don't have a whole lot, we've got 5. So we're going to need, looks like 5. Okay, cool. Well, that should be just fine. Where did the CSU go? There we go. Oh, these need to be... Okay, so we're going to need, what, 15... We're going to need 20. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and smelt up some more bronze then. Alright, so we'll be back in a second when all that's done. Okay, folks, so we have the bronze that we need. So that's pretty awesome. Now these two look a little too similar for my taste, and this one just kind of looks a little bit yucky, but eventually we'll get rid of all of our Tinker's Construct metals and switch over to Industrial Craft, because that's the way we're going to be processing things from now on. Now I'm just using the crushed ores. I will set up the washing plant here pretty soon, for those of you that know the mod. But we're not going to set that one up just yet, because we need a good source of water before we do that. Alright, so making our CSU, I just got a little more bronze in here, but it's more than we need. That's fine though. Alright, so we're going to need, let's say 20 of these guys. So let's go ahead and use our hammer, and pretty soon we're going to need to make another one. I might make a metal former before that happens, but we'll just have to see. There's all kinds of machines in this mod, and I found out there's all kinds of generators too that I am not familiar with in the slightest, that are very new to me. So I'm going to have to be taking a look at all of that, like kinetic wind generator, kinetic steam generator, electric kinetic generator. I don't know. Well, that's pretty simple. Oh, the main, yeah, it would be. because I imagine you have to sit there and click it. I meant to click on this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what all these are about, so I'm going to have to take a look and see, because they sound interesting. Our main source of power will probably be solar panels, let's just face it. But I will probably mess around with some of these too. And I will be making a bunch of the water turbines. I know they do like no power, but I still think they're really cool. They're just fun to do. So I'll probably be doing those. Alright, so what do we need to do from here? Alright, let's take a look at the CESU pattern. Alright, we have the bronze plates for the outsides, but we need a bunch of these. So we've got the sulfur in the middle, and actually I should be able to just do, like, guess not. Okay, because we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to put these in here again to make these. And actually now I'm going to have a ton of these. Alright, so now we should be able to do it. And, like... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. If I'm missing something, then I'll just, you know, go in and do it manually. Or make it in a different workbench. Okay, so what else was it? Where are the batteries? It should be easier to click on those. There we go. Alright, so we need sulfur here, and lead dust in the bottom. And then insulated cables. We'll just go like that, and like that, and like that. Okay, so it's not going to take the crushed lead ore, so we may need to wash it. Now, I wonder why. Where'd the battery go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so... So what is it saying? So basically, if I smelt it up and then break it down again, it'll do what it's supposed to do. Okay, I guess we'll do that then. Alright, so let's go ahead and just smelt this stuff. Thankfully, the electric furnace is a good deal faster than the macerator, so... I'll just do 2, I guess, and then start it off from there. Since it doesn't seem to like the crushed ore for some reason, I don't know. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Actually 3 is all I need, isn't it? Yeah, but the macerator is pretty darn slow. So it's something that we're going to be upgrading with this overclocker here pretty soon. I'll tell you what, yeah, this is something that you want to automate as soon as possible because you're going to make a lot of overclocker upgrades. And it actually makes 2 now. That's pretty awesome. You should only make 1. But I don't think you needed anything in the cell. No, you needed water in the cell. But now you need IC2 coolant. And what do you get from... Well, that is completely unhelpful, thank you. Apparently I'll have to look at that as well. Oh, they're ghosts. Okay. I was like, what is going on here? Alright, so there. We've got our RE batteries. Cool. Alright, so place those in here like this. And I actually might need something more than that. Let's take a look. Alright, so we need plates and then the copper at the top. Okay, so here's our plates. And ta-da, we have our CESU. Now, if you take a look at this, it says output 128 EU per tick. Alright, so we need to do something about that because, well, it's going to blow our machines up if I place it there. So that would be a very, very bad thing. Very bad thing indeed. Alright, let's just get rid of this cable for a moment. And I'm actually going to have to back this wall up a little bit. Alright, so this one can take an input of what? It doesn't say. Stores 40,000. I'll assume it's about the same. So what I need to do is where is... Wait a minute. Well, there are 2 different bat boxes. Oh, this one's full and this one's empty. Okay. I need to get a LV transformer. Alright, so for this we need to do a coil. and go kill that slime, some wood, and some tin cables. This is why I'm a bad habit with those islands. It wouldn't be so bad if there was just one of them, but there's not just one, there's two. Well, that one almost looks like a magma cube with its little hat. Just punch these to this since they only take one punch. Oh, there you are. We'll eventually drown, but yeah, like that. But until then, now I'm not sure. I was sitting here thinking, say, since it's been so long, I'm kind of hesitant to do it. But I think I can run the CESU directly into the bat box. But I'm not positive about that. You know what? I was going to cut away and try it. But, well, you guys need to see an explosion. So if it happens, then it happens. It didn't happen. Okay. Let's put some coal in here. Is it working? All right, that's going directly into there. And this is filling up. Good. Okay. So I'm sure you guys will see an explosion, and I'm sure it's going to be horrible whenever you see it, because I'm going to have all kinds of machines hooked up, and they're all going to blow up. Yeah, that's kind of the risk you take with this. But the reason that I wanted to do this is next episode I would like to go ahead and start making some tools. And those, well, I mean, I won't be making advanced diamond tool or drill right off, but they still hold even lower tiers a bit of power. So this one holds 38k or 30k. So yeah, that'll about drain the bat box completely. So let's go ahead and get some storage going on here, and then next time we will do that. So yeah, CESU's made. It's going to take a while to fill up. I'm probably going to make some more generators. That way I can get a little more power storage here. So not a big deal. Alright, so until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.